to the video. Before we begin, if not already, please take a moment to subscribe. It helps out the channel a lot. And click the bell icon to receive notifications when I upload. Comment your little heart out. And most of all, please enjoy. Now back to the video. I haven't seen this movie since about 2009, right before the death of Patrick Swayze. Red Dawn, Roadhouse, Point Break. Patrick Swayze was one of my favorite actors in the 80s and 90s. His passing seriously bummed me out, and the idea of watching him die in a movie and spend the majority of the runtime as a ghost really felt wrong. But I'm ready to watch this movie again. But even before he died, this movie gets me emotional. Be warned, this is Ghost. That was startling. The movie opens with Sam and Molly renovating this amazing loft that only people in movies seem to live in. Hell, I wanted to live in one for a while. The fly made it look so cool. I hope that isn't load-bearing. With them is Carl, Sam's friend and co-worker, played by Tony Goldwyn. And it took me a while not to see him as this guy. I think he won me back with cuffs. Carl and Sam are investment bankers. Carl is like, flip this place and make a fortune, as if anyone would buy a loft in Manhattan. They'd be crazy not to sell. They find a rare penny, which I'm pretty sure looks like one of those rare ones that's worth a lot of money. But when you think about it, if it's worth anything over a penny, that's still pretty good. Sam and Carl go to work as Patrick Bateman cosplayers. They have fun at work, pretending to have COVID herpes on a crowded elevator. You know, sensible shit. Coughing and touching people. They seem like fun guys. I hope nothing happens to them. They're so close they share work passwords, so Carl can do Sam a favor and transfer some money. I talked about wanting to live in a loft when I was younger, but the older I got, the more all I could think about was how much it would cost to heat that place. Molly's an artist, so I guess loft living makes sense. The foreshadowing is rock hard right now.
Whenever anything good in my life happens, I'm just afraid I'm going to lose it.
I love you.
Sam has this thing where he doesn't say I love you back. He says,
Ditto.
You knew this scene was coming. One of the most iconic scenes in 90s cinema and probably of all time. Sam and Molly watching TV. Riveting. I'm kidding. You know, it's the pottery scene. Endlessly parodied and forever stamped into cinematic history. Sam and Molly make sweet phallic symbols. Giving you any ideas, honey? Aw, we can try again in half an hour. Sam finds some of his accounts have too much money. Some people have all the luck. That night, Bruce and Sam and Molly, walk home after watching Macbeth. Another thing about a ghost. Well, they start talking about getting married. And let's see, he's 3 days from retirement, she's pregnant, and they just won the lottery. They get mugged. Say hi to Willie.
Son of a bitch!
There's some rough stuff, a brief struggle, but the mugger runs away with Sam chasing him off. Oh, that was a close one. I was worried for a sec. Oh, shit. Now, Sam's a ghost, and nobody can see or hear him, and all he can do is watch Molly cradle his dead body. Molly, get your finger out of there. The heavenly escalator opens up, but Sam doesn't hop on. He chooses to stay with Molly. Allergies. At the hospital, he meets an old man who's another ghost waiting for his wife. He gives him some advice, I think.
Doors ain't as bad as you think. Zip zap, ain't nothing at all.
Sam is one of those rare Hollywood funerals where it isn't raining, followed by a reception and salad bar. Of course, Molly's having a tough time getting through this, and you have to wonder who has it worse. Not gonna cry. The cat has no use for Sam since he can't feed him anymore. While going through Sam's stuff, they find his little book where he kept his passwords in. Molly's turning into a shut-in and a brute.
You're not the one who died.
I'm sorry.
Don't apologize.
That was hot. Hit me again, mommy. Sam's still figuring out doors. Still have to wonder how he got this far without doing more ghost shit. But before he makes like Swayze, Willie, the mugger who killed him, comes in with a key. What the f? And he starts rummaging around, but Molly comes back.
Molly, get out!
Before he gets any ideas, Sam gets Willie to leave by weaponizing the cat. Sam follows Willie onto the subway. And he meets yet another ghost, but this one is kind of a dick. Stay out! But this one can break glass and stuff. Sam follows Willie all the way home, and he finds out he's working for someone.
Couldn't get it.
Sam leaves and wanders into a psychic's, what would you call this? A store? An office? A parlor? Let's go with parlor. Oda Mae Brown is the psychic, played by the legendary star of Theodore Rex, Whoopi Goldberg. And she's a phony. A big phony.
Welcome, Mrs. Santiago.
My husband?
Oh, yeah, where?
But it turns out she can hear Sam.
Did you hear it?
She can't see him, but she can hear his voice.
That guy go away.
No way.
The gift ran in her family, so naturally she's got it too. I guess it's like the X-Men, it takes a while to manifest, but she would rather not have these powers.
No, I'm not leaving until you help me.
Sam convinces her to contact Molly and warn her. And it goes about as well as you would expect, a random call from a stranger warning you of danger. Wait, I still need to ask you about your car warranty. Oda Mae doesn't want to help anymore, but Sam is desperate and sings non-stop until she breaks. She might have agreed a little sooner if he went with She's Like the Wind. She would melt like butter. They even tried dropping in on Molly. Sniper Wolf, is that you? But it takes spilling some beans that only Sam would know about to even get in the door.
It just asked me to remind you of the sweater that's in the closet that you knitted is too big.
Even then, she's skeptical. I mean, this is kind of cruel in any case.
Sam's dead.
Tell her I love her.
He says he loves you.
But code words save the day.
Ditto, tell her ditto.
Ditto.
Gotcha, bitch.
They finally get to the warning part.
Molly, you in danger, girl.
They have Willie's name and address, and he has Oda Mae write it down for Molly.
It's my neighborhood.
But Oda Mae recognizes the address, and he lives around the block from her. The idea that Sam was murdered, plus this, kind of makes Oda Mae chicken out. Luckily, Carl arrives to be the voice of reason.
This is absurd.
I know this seems absurd. Said Sam knew who killed him. He was set up.
So Carl goes to check Willie out. So Carl goes to look at Willie. There's no elegant way of saying that, is there? So Carl goes to check William out. Avenge Sam, Carl. Avenge him.
Who you been talking to, Willie?
But it turns out Carl knows Willie, and he's the one who sent him to mug Sam. Remember those accounts with too much money? Carl's been laundering drug dealer money and stashing it in Sam's accounts. Carl can't get into those accounts because they were Sam's, and he needs Sam's passwords. I guess the bank doesn't cancel deceased employee passwords? The murder wasn't part of the plan, but Carl still really needs that book. Oda Mae already knows too much and needs to be handled, at least before she does Monkey Bone. If Sam were solid, he'd be kicking a hole in Carl right now, but he's still non-corporeal. Carl finally gets his code book. Meanwhile, the cops fill Molly in on Oda Mae's fraudulent police record, and this is going to make it even harder to believe her later.
No. It was real.
Carl happily resumes the laundry. Carl drops by and makes a really awkward pass at Molly. He tries the old spill coffee on the shirt to go shirtless routine.
Jesus.
But if this doesn't work, the pants are next. Eyes up here, Molly. Here's the windup and the pitch. Who you gonna call?
Cat blockers.
Sam goes back to the subway to find that scary ghost who can break stuff.
Get out of here! Get off! No!
Teach me how to poltergeist. He teaches Sam how to focus his emotions to move objects. And he's a fast learner. Just don't ask him how he died. He's a little touchy about that.
You think I fell? You think I jumped? Well, fuck you!
Oda Mae's business is booming, and now she's got a room full of ghosts and a room full of customers just waiting to talk to each other. But one ghost gets impatient and possesses Oda Mae.
Damn, baby, what you do to your hair?
Now, when a ghost does this, they can re-experience living things again, like touch and sense and smell, through Oda Mae. But it also leaves the ghost feeling drained.
Jumping in the bodies wipes you out.
Just ask Ted Danson. But Willie exposes himself to Oda Mae. He tries to kill her, but fails. Sam has a plan to make this all stop, but he needs Oda Mae.
If you do this, they'll never bother you again, I promise.
Yeah, well, either that or really piss him off. The plan involves some light identity theft, posing as an account holder named Rita Miller. She's going to be closing her account and cashing out $4 million. All it takes is some smooth talk, a little inside knowledge, and a fake ID. You may as well just keep it in a mattress. Molly happens to be there, recognizes Oda Mae, and nearly blows her cover.
That was Oda Mae Brown, right?
No, her name was Rita Miller.
Sam makes Oda Mae donate the check. It is blood money after all. And I think this is how they finance Sister Act. But this seriously fucks up Carl's game, and now he's in panic mode. Sam starts haunting him, and it's wonderful. Whew, I don't know any Sam. You know, if it was me, I would be making the walls bleed, scary eyes in the window, the whole act. Molly accidentally ties Oda Mae to the missing money.
Yeah, Ferguson said she closed an account.
Carl and William go after Oda Mae. But Sam gets all poltergeisty with Willie. He really freaks him the F out, and he runs screaming out of the building. Sam ultimately gets his payback when he scares Willie into oncoming traffic. Hey, I'm walking here. I said I was walking here. Haha, he did. And then he's dragged to hell. I love this effect where the shadows just come alive and take him. It is spooky, and it's stuck with me all these years. Wait, that guy caused me to die. Get him! Sam and Oda Mae go to Molly, but between the police record and the bank stuff, she's doubtful again. Pennies, is there anything they can't do?
Alerts for luck.
Gotcha, bitch!
Allergies. Sam still can't touch Molly, but Oda Mae lets him possess her for a little physical contact. Their song comes up, and they get one last dance. We didn't license the song to use it once.
Molly!
Carl shows up, and Sam's wiped. He chases Molly and Oda Mae upstairs into an unfinished part of the building, but Sam is too weak to help.
Molly, you gotta listen to me. This woman's a thief!
Carl doesn't even know the money is just gone, so now there's nothing Molly can even do for him. Yay, Sam is back in it.
I promise you I'll let her go if you just give it to me.
Already recovered for round 2. No wonder Molly misses him. And Sam really lets him have it. He throws shit at him, he ghost punches him, dumps scaffolding on him. It's awesome. Carl accidentally breaks a plate glass window and gets impaled. Bring the pain. Pain, get it? The window. Pain, stop it. Now Carl is a ghost, just like Willie. And like Willie, it doesn't go well for him either. Bye, Carl, you fucking dick.
Are you two all right?
Sam?
Suddenly, Molly can hear him too. And then that heavenly light appears and Sam is visible.
Sorry, he's over there crying like a little bitch. I am not.
They're waiting for you, Sam.
Sam fulfilled his unfinished business on Earth, and now it's time to go.
I love you, Molly.
They get their goodbyes. They say, I love you. Ditto.
Ditto.
Yes, yes, all very sweet.
The love inside. Take it with you.
See ya.
Hey, Sam, want to get moving? Some of us have lives.
I'm okay now. That was Ghost. You want to know something funny? This was directed by Jerry Zucker, who directed Top Secret, Airplane, Ruthless People. The man's got range. Sam really portrayed the fear and confusion of being dead. His pain and helplessness really comes through. Sam and Molly had great chemistry. I bought their relationship and I was invested by the time Sam died. Demi Moore got the role because she could cry on command. Really came in handy on Striptease. Whoopi Goldberg brought much needed comic relief, and not to the point of being a joke character. The role earned her a well-deserved Oscar for Best Actress in a Supporting Role. Actually, all the actors cleaned up at the Saturn Awards. The soundtrack, aside from sounding a lot like the original Battlestar Galactica theme, is a beautiful, touching score and features the song Unchained Melody by the Righteous Brothers. To this day, I can't think of Ghost without thinking about this song. Ghost weaves humor, romance, drama, and horror into a modern classic. The tone roller coasters around a bit, but it keeps you focused. It's not the deepest movie, and it's still an enjoyable ride if you look past a few plot holes. Carl had plenty of opportunities to steal that book. He knew where it was. Why was it so easy to withdraw $4 million? Why did this guy act like he saw his wife's hair for the first time when he was right there?
Damn, baby, what you do to your hair?
2 hours can be a lot for a romantic drama, but we also have ghosts, some action, and a body count. How many romance movies have a body count? It was considered a good date movie. The kind of movie that makes you turn to your date and say, if I died, would you be sad? And of course, the correct answer would be, I would be a goddamn wreck. Ghost is 4.5 Bs. Some of the sentimentality gets a little heavy, but damn it, I still really like this movie. Flaws and all. Rest in peace, Patrick Swayze. Thank you so much for watching. Like, subscribe, comment the bell. You know, the usual YouTube stuff. This is theNewBee, and I'll see you later, kids. Ditto.